ahead, Doc.
And the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Verse 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, man. The Most High ain't come with just sweet words. So dude was just up here talking about love for everybody. Scriptures here said we gonna beat people with a rod of iron. The Lord who you call Jesus, he gonna beat people with a rod of iron. Iron can't bend, it ain't gonna break. He's gonna beat them to pieces. And that say that in the Old Testament, right? But it says in the New Testament also. Go ahead, Al.
This is Revelations 2 and 26 or 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
What we have, what the Lord gave us, he gave us this truth, the understanding of these scriptures. So once he give it to you, you gotta hold it fast. Don't let it go. We in the end. Once you wake up, hold it. We in the end. This shit about to go down.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nation.
Keep his works until the end. Come out here and prophesy through whatever type of weather, through whatever type of people talking bad about you. Make whatever you gotta excuse you gotta get up out of here, get up out here on Saturdays. Study this truth. Put off the old man. Start following those commandments. Do that until the end, and the Lord gonna give you power along with His Son. Because the elect of the Lord, the chosen, they gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai.
Right. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter's shall they be broken to shivers.
So put that in your head, envision that in your head. Some clay, some pots and all that, but rod of iron, you smashing that shit. That's what's gonna happen.
Question. The Lord says you are his temple, right? So you should walk within his house with a perfect heart. That's what he's saying.
That's what we are. You are his temple.
Right.
So if you defile your temple, the Lord gonna destroy you.
But living in such a wicked world is not hard to do.
It is. That's why you gotta do it to the best of your ability.
The third eye, which I think is television, is the third eye. On show everything that's going on around.
Yeah, you can
Not
see
you
it.
being there. That's some real wicked stuff.
You ain't gotta see it on TV. You can see it out here. You see faggots walking around, lesbians all around.
It's a show. It ain't no show.
This shit is real. Yeah, this shit real life wicked. This shit real life. This is Babylon.
Right.
It sure is.
This is Babylon. This is that place that the Lord gonna burn up.
Right.
Right.
Even as I received of my Father.
Come. So Yahweh Shai gonna receive it from the Father, and if you stay in this truth, you might be part of that elect that's mentioned in Revelation chapter 7, that 144,000.
That's right.
This is Luke chapter 19, verse 27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
That's how the Lord thinks. That's how the Lord thinks. That's his personality. If you ain't gonna follow him, he told his disciples, bring them hither and slay them before him. That's how who the world calls Jesus. That's what he thinks. You gotta get that vision out of your head of this fucking shit right here. This bullshit right here.
Right.
That's bullshit. People ain't scared of that shit. That's why they do what the fuck they wanna do. Hold on, man. That's why they do what the fuck they wanna do. Now, envisioning a big old so-called black man with red eyes, that'll scare the shit out of you. And if the pastor read these words in his damn church, maybe that would scare the shit out of him also. But they skip over that. The Lord is about slaying you if you don't follow his word.
Yeah, just to go on the Lord's who's gonna send. There's the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 41. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity.
Yes, and death angels. It's death angels like the uncle was saying earlier, like the brother was saying earlier. When you see somebody get killed by the police or some shit like that, or somebody fall and slip and bust their head or whatever, however they get judged, that's the Lord's doing.
Right.
He sent his angels out to do it. There has been no evil done in the city, and the Lord hadn't done it.
Ask the question. Now the Lord says, I have no witness in me. For you to say that if the cow busts somebody's head open, that's wickedness, isn't it?
So is there another power going up against the Lord?
Of course, if you believe it's good, then that's bad, right?
The Most High said he create evil.
Yeah, well,
man.
yeah, I create,
Exactly.
I do good and create evil.
The Most High created that.
Job said what the Lord do good unto me and not evil. Because look, what you just said, we can't be perfect, right? So he's just gonna do good to us and not evil to us. If we sin, if we go off, we gotta get judged.
Now, him and Lucifer, great angel, right?
Verse 42, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire.
Yeah, that furnace of fire is gonna be Babylon. America, so-called America. That's the furnace of fire. Ain't no hell underground.
That's right.
When the nukes sit here, it's gonna be a furnace. It's gonna be a lake of fire.
Yeah. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth.
That's right. That's the future of this place for these people who walk past. These people who come up against the truth. Go ahead.
Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
The Lord is a man of war. What happens in war? People dying, people getting their head chopped off. The Lord does it all. The Lord does everything. It ain't no opposition to him that he got to fight against, that he's in a strangle with, that he's in a fight with. The Lord ain't got no competition. Satan can't do nothing that the Lord don't let him do.
Right.
The Lord is about this World War III that's brewing up right now. That's in the Lord's plans. You got it, Isaiah? You got it? Create. Okay.
All right, come on. This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
I, the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, he does all those things. So when this famine hit America, we gonna be giving him praises when we see people starving to fucking death.
That's right.
Why? Because they don't believe in the Lord. They go up against the Lord. What happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? Wasn't that evil? Wasn't that an evil thing? But it was righteous though. It was righteous evil that was done to the motherfuckers.
That's right.
And this is Sodom and Gomorrah part 2.
By Pharaoh.
What happened to Pharaoh? Yes.
Pharaoh was epic, man.
like Shaitan. The word Satan means adversary. And Shaitan is an adversary to those that do wickedness. You know what I'm saying? But Shaitan, he had to go to the Most High to ask him, is it okay to do what he want to do? You know what I'm saying? He just can't do what he want to do. Because the Most High say, I create good and I create evil.
But does Satan also mean that he's a liar, a deceiver? What's going on?
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Nobody. Satan works on the left. They don't have a quarrel. Him and the Most High, they don't have a quarrel. They good. Satan do what he want to do. Satan sit on the left side, and Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Jesus, sit on the right side. Satan there to really to test the world, really.
Some say it's more like a game of chess.
Who cares what some say? We talking about what the scriptures say, man. We talking about what the Bible say, man. I don't care about what some say.
Yeah, I know the Bible's a testimony of what he's done.
Okay then, so then we
just told you.
reading it for you.
This is Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
Cons, just like you have good moods and bad moods, you can't walk around smiling all the damn time. That's a false balance.
And if I could say, the Most High said that He created man in His image, man. So the Most High get, if we get happy, we get sad, you know, we get angry. You know, we have our good times, we have our bad times. Most High the same way, man. The Most High, the one who put those operations in our mind to begin with, man.
Right. That don't mean we superior. That don't mean we're superior to God, man.
Yeah.
If we got one, He got one emotion, but he gave His creation way more emotions than Him. That means we're superior to Him, man. Yeah, so and we're inferior to Him, man.
So what you think he feeling right now, seeing all this wickedness going on in the world right now? He ain't up there smiling like, oh, look at my babies.
And His wrath's upon this world right now.
That's right.
As we sit here right now, overseas, earthquakes, murders, wars.
Con,
His wrath's upon the world.
I got a precept for what you're talking about, right in the scriptures. This is Sirach chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of Him that made them. Fire, hail, famine, and death. All these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction.
Yes, the Lord made all those things. I'm just gonna get the scripture myself. I'm gonna read it.
And like it said in Job, you know, you say, roughly paraphrasing, whoever perished being right, innocent, or where would the righteous cut off? So if a motherfucker get their head chopped off, car run him over, it's pretty, we pretty 100% sure he wasn't keeping the commandments. You get what I'm saying? He being a nigga, he wasn't doing what he had to do.
I seen on the news, and then in Nigeria, a head gets cut off for adultery.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Perfect example of what you just said. Elijah, man. Elijah didn't get put to death. He got beaten up, man. You know he wasn't doing no ill manner, man. Hey, another man, y'all doing the right thing, man. Gotta go. Hey,
All right, man.
respect, man. I got nothing but respect.
Shalom.
This is verse 31. They shall rejoice in His commandment, and they shall be ready on the earth when need be. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress His word. Therefore, from the beginning, I was resolved and thought upon these things and left them in writing. All the works of the Lord are good, and He will give every needful thing in due season. So the Most High is doing it, man. The Most High is causing these things to happen, you know. And it's good, man. Even though technically it's bad in your eyes, in the eyes of the Most High, it is a good thing, man. Because the Most High said that if you sow evil, you're gonna reap the same, man. So for y'all doing bad and for y'all doing wickedness, that's what's gonna come upon you, man.
Right. And plus the Lord gotta cleanse the earth from the wickedness that this fucking cracking did to it. So evil gotta come first. Wrath gotta come upon America and the rest of the world before the Lord cleanses it up. Go ahead.
That's the book of Job, chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent.
Whoever perished being innocent. So if somebody got shot by a police officer, all right, the police officer probably wicked himself, but Mike Brown wasn't innocent. The Lord judged him and put him to death.
Right.
So when it's famine out here and everybody dying left and right in America, that was rightful judgment.